Good afternoon and welcome to another story of my book, Shamanic Journey, Crossing the Portal of 2020-2021. And this story is called Leveraging Our Skills. But first I want to ask, are you ready for this year, for 2021, and what is to come? Because we have undergone great conjunctions, moon eclipses, full moons, opening energy gateways. But are we ready to walk into this new energy? Through the chaos of what global consciousness created in the past year and before, structures are being dismantled and systems are breaking down. There has been a lot of loss, shock and trauma. I think we can officially call it a chaotic year. Yet we know that, like the ave phoenix that grows from its ashes, the only way for us is forwards and upwards. I have written in previous articles that the energies of the last few months required us to shed our outer skin, to clear up or pass debris at all levels and to refocus, reinvent and reposition ourselves. Because the job was so huge, I myself decided to do it all in small steps, what I call micro changes. We might not be able to change our lives overnight, but we are certainly capable of identifying a small thing that we no longer want or that hold us back and choose something even if it is slightly better, and that is a micro change. The benefit of this approach is that a tiny change sustained over a long period of time deviates from our current path exponentially. The further we take it in time, the bigger the overall shift will be, or at least I believe it to be so. If you have identified at least one change and have committed to integrate it long enough to make it a new routine, this alone will crack the stagnant energies of the isolation and loss of freedom that were imposed on us, because as we create an opening at mind level, we all know that the body follows the mind. A new mindset is synonymous for inner breathing space, but it has to feel good and it needs to be organic. We don't want yet another imposition. We are talking about self-leadership here, not self-victimization. As Robert T. Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad says, when success comes from spirituality, not money, you have to evolve back to calm and peace. In my case, I simplified from focusing on being a life coach to a consciousness coach and a content creator to help people focus their energy. And I know it is the right redirection because it makes me happy and definitely peaceful. So if you are at the point where you have shifted and left 2020 behind, and we did the beginning of what seems one of the most important transitions in human history, then we will need to stop for a moment to catch our breath from what was the energy marathon of 2020, and at the same time excited about a new hope for all of us, with the vaccines starting to move and a lighter feeling in our hearts. Last year we were holding it together by a thread, and in the process we had to look at what was no longer needed and where we needed to upgrade. And as always, I am sure that we all found that we could do with some refinement of focus. In my case, I looked at my skills because I intend to unlock some more of my potential at my current level of consciousness in order to ignite some more new inspiration and get to the next level, whatever that means. All in all, I intend to leverage my level of personal power and influence in 2021. Within my new sense of adventure, there is a base of self-containment. We are almost there, but not quite yet. And within my new expanded vision, there is a base of refined efficiency. I will certainly won't keep doing the same thing that didn't work last year and before. Finally, within my focus of wanting to save my personal energy for what really matters to me, there is a base of calibration or rebalancing within my daily moments of silence. Because part of the change that we all should attempt to achieve this year is to soothe ourselves into trusting that we are marching with absolute certainty towards a better future for us all. We created 2020 together in order to learn that nobody is more than anyone else, that we need each other. Maybe we can call it make it in peace and prosperity. The way I see it, if each one of us specializes on our strongest skill set, educate ourselves to refine it and put it out there with the intention to make it together, we will turn the 2020 bad dream into the adventure of the future. And this, my friends, is Hawk Totem, my very own birth guide. It asks you for courage, passion, and inspiration. But is there any other way to fully live? Thank you for listening. See you next time.